phenomenal. It is done. Look at this. Make some Thai red curry. These are very big bell peppers, so I'm only going to use half of each one. You can cut your bell peppers any direction that you want, as long as I'm going to like thin strip, just like that. I'm going to thinly slice half of a red onion, or purple, whatever you want to call it. It looks purple to me. I don't understand why it's called a red onion. I got a piece of ginger. And I always use a spoon to peel it because it's a lot easier and a lot of the ginger doesn't go to waste. If you use a regular peeler, it peels all the ginger off. What'd you say?
Push the button.
You want to push the button? Go ahead. So now it's all peeled up. Now we're going to slice it. I want to slice it like this. And then I want to slice it thin into little strips like this. See that? And I only use fresh garlic, okay? You gotta use fresh garlic. Fresh garlic is just better. The taste is just better. And I do like a lot of garlic in my food. Yes, a ton of garlic. I want to mince it up as small as possible too. Small and minced up just like this, right on top, because everything is gonna get sauteed on that plate. I got 1 eggplant. Let's go ahead and cut that up. But let's just go ahead and cut it into, let's just do a bias cut. Make it easy. You guys are gonna start eating more Asian food than normal. Yes, you're Asian, if you must know. Caramel? Don't eat too many caramels. Always freaking loved Thai food. But like my kids are Malaysian and they don't really eat Asian food because I didn't introduce it to them like that. And I'm gonna start introducing it to them because who doesn't love Thai food? Also adding carrots in the recipe. I literally have only 1 peeler in the house and I can't find it, so I'm just gonna use the spoon to peel. Same thing like the ginger. Same thing like at work in the kitchen. There's always a peeler missing. So if you work in the kitchen still and you don't have a peeler, you get a spoon. Everybody gonna look at you crazy, but it works. Okay, well, just kidding. Don't do it at work because the carrot juice is getting all over me. Like I can feel the juice hitting my neck. I found my potato peeler. It was in the drawer. You're probably saying I'm doing too much and adding too much to this curry, but something about potatoes and carrots in a soup, I love it. Like the creamy texture. Everything, trust me. My carrots are a little bit skinny, so I'm gonna go a little thick on the carrots like that. Heck yes, I wash my chicken. Who doesn't wash their chicken? All right, so I want to slice my chicken up thin, just like this. Thin strips of chicken like this. I know, I'm using chicken breast. I could use dark meat too, but I'm choosing chicken breast. Today is just not the day for me to sit here and debone chicken thighs or chicken legs. So I'm making it easy. I got chicken breast and I can just slice it easily like this. But if you'd like, you can use chicken thighs, chicken legs. I'm not gonna spend extra for deboned chicken. It's ridiculous. Bleach your cutting board. A couple tablespoons of avocado oil, but you can use any oil that you want. I'm gonna throw the ginger in last because I want to saute everything first, and garlic cooks actually pretty fast, so I don't want the garlic to burn. So this is the bell pepper, green, red, and then the ginger and the red onion. Bring all the aromatics out. It's hot. Fine, I won't use a metal spoon since it burnt me. All right, now I can throw the garlic in and then saute it all up together. So now I can take everything and set it to the side. A bit more oil. Let it heat back up, bring it like a little bit of smoke, bring it back up. I'm actually gonna season my chicken first with some sugar, fish sauce. I don't measure, I just was never like taught how to use measuring spoons. And you can always adjust your taste. Like if you need more taste while after the soup is done, you can add more. White pepper, mix it up. And then I want a good sear on the chicken, so I'm gonna put like half in at a time. Ooh, I don't me. So, you see this here? It's brown. That's what I want in the chicken. And now I'm also going to move this chicken to the side. I like my Hexclad wok, but a traditional wok is more thin and it gets hotter faster. So I can get a better sear on my chicken. Using the My Ploy red curry paste. Oil it up a little bit. Break it up. That smells amazing too. I got coconut cream. We're using cream. Ooh, I got a squirter. Mix it all up. I want a little bit more coconut. Real coconutty, but balance, okay? Balance. Go ahead and add your chicken back in. This is gonna be a lot. Add the vegetables, the bamboo shoots, the eggplant and the carrots. Carefully mix this, okay? It's gonna cook down. Don't even worry. I have to double scoop it right here, right now. Get everything mixed up. I got a whole cup of water too.
No, he did that already, Mama.
Why?
Because he
Then
took
you
the back out there.
Why?
Because I told him to not to.
Really?
Yeah, but
He still did it?
yeah, he did it. But the
2 cubes of chicken bouillon. Thai basil. I don't want it as a garnish. I want the flavor in there. I'm gonna let it simmer and finish cooking while I clean up the mess, the kitchen. Let's get a closer look. Wow. Nice consistency. Super loaded. My rice tower fell. Put that on the sides. Get a big old scoop of chicken and all the ingredients. Let's get some of the soup. See this? It's ready. Let's make some Thai red curry.